A lot of people, once they reach a certain age, is sort of like given up, they have nothing to look for. It's just a matter of waiting. But I think that's not a very good attitude or healthy attitude at all. I mean, there must be something to look forward to. And I think with Qigong, this gives you the empowerment to look forward to better quality of life, that you can still do things you're not, has been.
Nobody wants to be old or think they're old. What's the alternative? We live in a culture that glorifies youth. This advertising and this corporate world that we live in has created this situation, and we've totally lost the idea of wisdom and aging. We're still 50 years later, we're still singing "Hope I Die Before I Get Old." So what we end up is we try to extend our youth. We try to be 30 until we're 50, and then we try to extend our middle age until we can't anymore, and then we just sit on the sofa and give up. And what good is that? That's not living your life. We live our lives passively. We are spoon-fed entertainment. We're spoon-fed our entire experience from the media and from advertising and all of the billboards that we see around us. And at some point, that's not real. This is all external bullshit. It's not real. And so we need to go deeper, and we need to take our bodies and our mind and our spirit back. And the way to do this, the Qigong isn't the only way to do this, but this is one way to do it. There are other ways, but this connection to our body, and instead of having our experience given to us, we need to go out there and experience what we're living, and we have to start moving again. So this will be my first video specifically about aging, and it's a conversation with Master Dennis and Master Yap.
Aging is something to do with your body, right? A lot of aging happen, disease happen when you are too sedentary, When you're too sedentary, your blood doesn't, your qi doesn't. And qi, as we know, is life force. Life force is the most important. That's why, they say, you are just one breath away. So you have to breathe, When you breathe, you get in more oxygen, then your system gets better. Then when you stretch, you make all your blood move. And when your blood moves, your qi will start to move. And what do you get? Overall, you get a sense of well-being, What you do is, you hack your own, immune system. Your immune improve, your health will improve, you have less stress, and then aging will be, I don't say stop, but will be delayed to a certain extent.
Like Master Dennis says, aging is a process you cannot stop, right? But I think there's a term to say to age gracefully. Yeah, it means you will still age, but you do it at a much slower pace, and you maintain a state of health and well-being that will allow you to enjoy the life that you have earned, after all these years of hard work. And I think that's important. When you age badly, that's no good, right? You might live until a very old age, but you spend the last 20 years in a wheelchair. That's not the quality of life that you want. You can't stop aging, but you want to maintain a good quality of life right until the very end, And if you look at Qigong, and I come from the Shaolin traditional Qigong, right? You see the old Shaolin monks, they can live up to their 80s, and they're still jumping, they're still doing their forms, and some will even do sparring at that age. I'm 66, I go around the world teaching Qigong and martial arts as well, and I do get people who are less than half my age and say, hey, can I try this on you? Would the martial art work on this technique or that technique? I said, yeah, come on, let's try. So that Qigong has enabled me to practice my art, right, in the martial art sense, right until the ripe old age. I'm not, handicapped in any way. And if I use my father and my master as an example, both my master and my father were still throwing people around in their 80s, right? Guys who are like 1/3 their age. So I think with the Qigong, this gives you that ability, to maintain your health. And for the martial artist, the Qigong also allows you to generate that sort of power, which actually is the big benefit in martial arts.
It's great. I like to think of it as aging powerfully instead of aging gracefully.
Aging powerfully, yes, that's a good one.
Aging actively,
Yeah.
yes. The main thing is to get rid of your stress.
Yeah,
And that is very important. Like, get rid of your stress.
yeah.
Get your immune system working.
I think a lot of older people just don't have anything going on in their life, and so this creates a whole new life for them. They can give them something to do
Yeah, to aim
that's
for.
positive to aim for, other than sitting on the sofa watching
Yeah.
television and eating whatever they're eating.
I think the way to put it is, it gives you it empowers you. See, it's empowerment, right?
In the future, I want to make more videos about how to begin this process, about how to get off the couch, how to start enjoying your body again. No matter where you're starting from, you have to start where you are. We try to do things that are more than we can do, and then we give up. But if you start where you are and you start to feel what you're doing when you're doing it, then it becomes more enjoyable, and you spend the time and you start to enjoy what you're doing. I probably have said enjoy about 15 times in this already, but enjoy is a big word for me. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to possibly do other things too. But remember, aging starts as soon as we're born. So this isn't just for people of a certain age. Don't you love that term, of a certain age? But whatever certain age you're at, this stuff can be helpful, and you just got to start. Okay, I will see you soon. I'll be back in this space soon, I promise.